Guys, listen. YouTube is monetizing small creators right now. And what does that mean for you? It means turn on your camera. I've been talking about this. My last however many videos. People are getting money on YouTube. Seriously. Um, Me personally, I'm at 20 subscribers right now. 20. That may not be a lot to y'all. That's a lot to me. I had zero 11 days ago, and all I'm doing is showing up and pressing record so that you guys can hear what I have to say. And I highly suggest that anyone that's trying to secure a little bag for their future to do the same, because YouTube is making it really easy for small creators to get paid on YouTube. First thing you want to do, okay? Start a YouTube channel, which you already have one, right? Because if you're watching YouTube, unless you're not signed in, you have a channel, okay? The second thing you want to do, get a phone. It don't have to be an iPhone. Any type of phone will do. Get a phone, okay? Turn it to landscape mode and press record. Now, if you have an iPhone, you may want to press, 4K and 60 because it's like the best camera footage. However, if you turn it landscape mode and press cinema or cinematic mode, it actually is really nice as well. But turn your camera landscape mode. If you don't have an iPhone, turn it landscape mode and press record, all right? You're gonna talk about one of two things to get people in, okay? You're either gonna talk about growth on YouTube, and it's not as difficult as you think, right? Or you're gonna talk about a day in the life of whatever it is you got going on, right? Ultimately, you just want to provide value to people. People find it valuable with videos like this on how they can get started. It's valuable to them because they see, well, a couple ways. They see step by step how a person like me is doing it, and also it's motivational to them because I'm a regular person. I'm just a Shanice, okay? Nothing special here. As a matter of fact, you guys can look at my other videos. I was homeless a year ago. Not even, like 6 months ago, I was in a homeless shelter, right? So this time last year, I was homeless, okay? So I'm coming here talking to you humbly as a regular person about how you should get on YouTube and talk about your journey as well, okay? Another thing is, you want to make sure your videos are about 20 minutes. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my last few videos, I think my last two, or maybe even three, were like 12 to 15 minutes. You wanna make sure your videos are between 15 and 20 minutes long. You may think that's a long time to talk. It's really not. And you may have a busy lifestyle. You're like, I don't have 20 minutes to record YouTube videos every day. It's really not that difficult. Just turn on your camera and talk about the two things we talked about. Now, you do also want to always be providing value. So now is not the time to be doing a vlog, a day in a life. Not a day in a life, but now is not the time to be doing vlog type videos where you're walking around with the camera showing everything you got on that day, right? Those do work if you have a large audience, but if you don't have a large audience, right now, YouTube is literally pushing out in their algorithm small creators. Another thing, the title to your video is so important, okay? So there are keywords that the YouTube algorithm flags, and they're pushing that stuff out, right? So right now, keywords is anything that got the word YouTube in it. YouTube are like, their spidey senses are going off, right? Like, oh, that says YouTube, right? Anything that says like YouTube making money or paying pays or whatever, YouTube is pushing that up so they can push it out. There's also some buzzwords like actually, right? So if you're saying like YouTube actually paying people to make money, that's pushing stuff out. Look, I'm not an expert. I'm learning just like you, and I wanted to make sure that I come on the platform and continue to be consistent, which is another step of this process, right? You must be consistent, okay? But there are creators like Dante London, which I'd be forgetting to put his channel in my description, but this video I am definitely gonna put his channel in my description. check out Dante London. This man, absolutely amazing energy. He's gone from like, at least since I've been following him, which has been like maybe 2 weeks, he's gone from like 30,000 to like 50,000 followers in like 2 weeks, just by posting this same exact content. Now, don't get me wrong, he has been a YouTuber for like 5 years, but he was not monetized. He was having a really difficult time getting monetized, watch hours and everything. And he tells you step by step how to get monetized. My apologies. I am in the lobby area of my building, so there's all types of stuff going on. So, yeah, Dante London, great guy. Him and his fiance are on his YouTube channel and giving step-by-step instructions on how to get monetized. And he says, 90 days, post 90 days, you probably definitely gonna get monetized. Let's talk about monetization, okay? So to get monetized so that you can get paid on YouTube, you need to do two things. You need to have 1,000 subscribers, okay, and 4,000 watch hours. Again, that may seem lofty. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna get that. Consistency is key. And just in the titles, posting every day, putting the correct titles on there, all right, and bringing value to whoever's watching you. It's your tube, right? It's YouTube. So talk about you, be authentic, be relatable. You don't even really need to script anything, you know? Search the titles. If I were you, I would search the titles ahead of time so you know what you're going to talk about on your video. But there's no need to be like scripting stuff, ChatGPT. Like, anybody can do this. Furthermore, once you start to build your subscriber base up, you're going to want to talk about what's important to you. So why you actually made the channel. Don't just make the channel just because you're trying to get monetized, get a little bit of extra money. Once you get monetized, well, people are going to want to see you, and then they want to know what you're talking about, right? So that's when, you can kind of transition. You can go into the day of a life, and that doesn't have to be complicated either. It doesn't have to be, the day in a life of, a beauty vlogger. It could be, a day in a life of a McDonald's worker. What you do, how these customers be getting on your nerves. Why the ice cream machine always broke? I'll be wondering, But, it don't have to be nothing complicated. Just be you on YouTube, right? For me, right, my passion project is called The Barter Shop, and it is a platform for small businesses, individual, homeless people, also now corporate and beauty professionals to get things done in the absence of cash money. So it's a completely free platform, and you can trade things for other things, right? Services in particular, right? So let's say you need your hair retwisted and you know how to build websites, okay? You guys meet on my website. I connect people. I'm a matchmaker, right? And then you put a post up. Hey, I need my hair retwisted by Saturday. Maybe a loctician is on there. The loctician will pop up, be like, hey, I could do your hair. You say, hey, I'm a web developer. I'm not sure if these are services that you can use, but this is what I do. You guys have a conversation and you take it from there. I mean, the barbershop does not structure the barters, we just matchmake you. So it's up to you if you say, okay, if you twist my hair every time I need to twist it for the next year, I'll build you a robust website for your business, for your loctician business, And these are the things that we're trying to do. We're trying to create currency by untraditional methods, right? So, that's one of the reasons why I'm here on YouTube. I'm also extremely passionate about homelessness and being broke and economic stability because, like I said, I was just homeless like 6 months ago, okay? And so I had a method. I used it myself. It's been proven because now I live in a luxury hotel apartment, and that's where you will see all my videos pretty much shot. And so I'm speaking from experience, no shade and no judgment here on anyone who is unhoused. Literally follow my steps and you can get unhoused as well, given that your circumstances are not external. And I have a video on that, so you can check those out. So yeah, I'm just super excited because, I'm a regular person, and I really was trying to figure out how I can make a little bit of extra income, even though I have a really dope job right now, and it's super great, right? I work at Worldwide Technologies, and then I also just got a second job yesterday. Y'all may see my video. I'm walking to my interview, and I got a second job yesterday at Jackson Hewitt. So I'm gonna be doing taxes over the tax season, right? I got the barbershop going on, but the barbershop is free, so there's no, cash flow going in there. So I'm just always trying to figure out how to get cash flow going, because ultimately I want to move out of the country, and I need to have these things set up and savings and stuff in place so that I can be an expat, not here in the tropics, okay? So I encourage everyone, I really do. I encourage you, if you have a smartphone, okay, and you have a story, what are you waiting for? Seriously, get on YouTube and put yourself out there. I know, a lot of people don't want to be in front of the camera. Maybe they're afraid, or think people are gonna judge them, but you know what? Bump them. Like, who are they? You're not even gonna ever meet them ever again in life. And I said it before, this right here is a certain type of therapy. So if you can't afford therapy, it's something about this. It's something about this, like learning to be comfortable in your skin, looking at yourself, people saying stuff in the comments, they pumping you up. I mean, don't get me wrong, the comments can be bad too, but for the most part, they're great, so they're pumping you up. If you're not getting this in real life, I mean, you might as well go to YouTube land and get it. I'm trying to tell you, it's been really a blessing, and I've only been doing it for about 12 days, and I already feel better about it. Also, the consistency is going to translate right into your life, because it is suggested that in order to get monetized as quick as possible, that you need to upload videos every day. Period. You got to upload videos every day. So if you're going to be uploading videos every day, that's being consistent. The act of just doing that, I feel like, has really been helping me in my everyday life. I'm also, I'm fasting right now with my church, the Daniel fast. Daniel fast is no meat, no sweets, no dairy, right? No alcohol, no caffeine, like none of the fun stuff, pretty much, right? Fruits and vegetables. I took it another level, and I'm like, you know what? I'm finna juice. So this is my third day on the fast with my church, and I'm super excited about that. And just the consistency of posting to YouTube has allowed me to be even consistent in that, and I'm going 21 days with the fast, so. And I talked about it in one of my other videos, and I'm going to make like a whole video about fasting, but I talked about in one of my other videos that if you are homeless and you're trying to get out of homelessness quickly, I know people, we already out there starving, maybe not have no food or nothing, but sometimes if you pushing back your plate on purpose to get in connection with God, it's something really powerful in that. Of course, prayer as well, right? But when you push back your plate so we can push closer to the Almighty, it's really powerful, okay? And so you're like, man, I'm already homeless, I'm already not eating. Okay, I get that. You're already homeless, you're already not eating. But just consider this, consider fasting. Not to mention, like, the effect that it has on your mindset and on your mind, which is what you really need your mind to be strong and sharp so that you can navigate homelessness quickly, okay? Having a strong mind is going to allow you to make decisions at a quick rate, and you'll be able to, when things seem hopeless, you'll be able to tap into hope, because your mind's not going to be playing tricks on you, and that's another thing that, fasting does. It gets you really clear, okay? And so I highly, highly, highly suggest that anybody who is looking to make change in their life quickly, implement fasting, right? Okay, but that's my video, right? I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, but thank you for watching. Again, if you guys are interested in learning more about the barbershop, it's completely free. Just email me at info@thebartershop, BARTER.app, APP. If you go into my channel description, there's information in there. Send me an email, I'll put you on that platform, and I'm sure that there'll be plenty of barter professionals at least in St. Louis, that will be interested in bartering with you. So until next time, peace, love, and light.